Hi guys, welcome to Metro Lens. My name is Clement. So there's a report I saw on Channels TV that says police arrest pastor and church leaders for child flogging video. Yeah, police arrest pastor, church leaders for child flogging video. Apparently there is a video that was trending where in River State, where adults, pastor, church members, well done big, they beat little children and the blood they come out. So, and the NAPTIP and police have to locate the church and arrest the pastor and some other adults in the church. I beg, make we watch the video first.
Directing of the Holy Spirit. So it was not carried out.
It's in the Holy Spirit, instructor.
According to inspiration, but according to spiritual inspiration.
According to scripture inspiration.
And you are saying that using pigeon's blood to put inside water and bathe children is healthy for them.
It was a directive from the Holy Spirit, not from me, sir.
That video went viral, showing those children in a situation where they appeared as though they were being whipped. We decided to come and investigate. The police here in Eneka police station have actually arrested the pastor and 4 other members of this church. Now, the pastor says that was a religious purification exercise and it was instructed by the Holy Spirit. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The parents behind me are not under arrest. They were not even invited. They came here of their own free will. They said, no, the children were not being abused, as the police is alleging. We willingly gave our children to our pastor to purify them so that we can avert death, sickness, disaster, and other vices as instructed by the Holy Spirit. So it's a little bit complicated right now because the police and NAPTIP are saying it's child abuse. The parents are saying, oh no, it's not child abuse. We are the ones who did it because the Holy Spirit instructed. So as of this moment, we don't know what's going to happen going forward, whether the charges are going to be dropped or going to be prosecuted. But we are being told that there are no marks on the children because they were actually not flogged. That it was pigeon's blood, water, and palm fronds that were used to carry out the spiritual cleansing and purification exercise. So, but the pastor is in detention while the children are in protective custody as of this moment. So that's the situation here in Eneka police station.
Well, it should not be complicated because, in my own opinion, this is not a complicated matter, right? Kids were put through, were subjected to rituals. According to the pastor, he say, "Na Holy Spirit instruct them to carry out this ritual, where you put pigeon blood inside water and then use palm front. It's either they use the palm front to sprinkle on the children, or they use the palm front to flog the children." And according to the pastor, say, "Na Holy Spirit, director." Now, I wonder which Holy Spirit director. Anyways, I understand that when it comes to religion in Africa, it is a debate, or it is a topic that does not need to be debated about. Just leave them like that. That is what a lot of people say. Now, tomorrow, this pastor now, if you do forceful entry on a minor, whether a male minor or female minor, and he go say, "Na Holy Spirit, na instruct them." Yes, now these things, they do happen. Now, here is what I think the federal government of Nigeria should do, because I believe that Nigeria have instruments, have infrastructures to solve problems like this. Yes, they do. But it's just that, of course, in Nigeria we do now things like this. We don't care. Perhaps, of course, like I said, na church matter, na religion matter. Now we have ministry. Is it ministry now, or let me call it a National Orientation Agency, right? We have that agency, and that agency is saddled with the responsibility to handle things like this, where information, education is concerned, educating the citizens about things like this is concerned. So I believe in that in that agency, you will have maybe somebody that understands what the Bible talks about, somebody that understands Christianity deeply, to educate this pastor, because the pastor need orientation. So in that agency, we can have somebody that understands how Islam actually works, because things like this, they hear them from different religions, right? So that ministry, that agency, National Orientation Agency, should have persons, staff or officers that that understand how religion works, so that they go educate these people. Because we also know, say, these people, if you don't do one or two good for their members, right, where governments no fit do for them, right? So this pastor, if you don't do one or two good for them. Now, there are other things that they are doing that is not good for children, even for adults. Now, I'm talking about children. You see, the reason why I call the National Orientation Agency is because I have heard a lot of adverts where they even want parents not to send their children of a certain age to go buy alcohol. Now, you can also do an advert on radio, on TV, on social media, educating parents against things like this. Yes, you can do that, right? If you can do a video or advert that talks about adults not sending children to buy alcoholic drink, then things like this too. We should create content to educate parents, to educate pastors like this and their church leaders against things like this, and give them reason, because there are scriptural, it depends on their religion now, that will now tell them, the way that they see them, don't be so a day. And there should be strict enforcement so that we don't go subject our children to things that will affect them in one way or the other. So that's my take on this matter. If you get any solution concerning this, I would love to hear from you. Please drop it in the comment section.